Hello, everybody. This is Eliz-sha Keating from wisdomseekers.net, emphasis on the .net. And this is for Earth, which includes Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn for July 28th to August 3rd, 2019. So let's see. Let's just jump right into it. Let's see. The first card I got was actually, it should be New Vitality, but it was Lead. So we're supposed to lead. Earth is supposed to lead. And how do they lead? Well, from the looks of this card, they lead by example. Why do they get a chance to lead? Because people who watch this video have grown and have done a lot and are the leaders of the new energy. If you follow me, that's how it works. And I'm not being arrogant. I've done this for many, many decades, actually. And I have a great deal of experience and knowledge. So the first card, the card that it's based on, is the Empress, which bodes well for you for this week, because the Empress is abundance, all forms of abundance. It's abundance in understanding your subconscious. It's abundance in having dealt with energy and know how to deal with energy. It's abundance in food and also monetary. What covers you for this week? Well, this part may be not quite so great. It's the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords is change, but it's change that hasn't been thought through. It's just sort of change you go ahead and do, which is okay, because this is sort of you see there's a horse in there. The horse is always protector or guardian. And so you're making this change and you haven't thought it through, but you're going to do all right within this change. What prompted the change? The Five of Pentacles. And that's, you're looking at what other people have, and you don't have it, and you wish like heck that you did have it. It's wanting what other people have because you think it looks like they have more than, and what they have is wonderful. So the next card is the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups is, and it looks frustrating, and it is frustrating, but it is not dire. It's knowing there's a way out, but just haven't found the way out yet. So that's just what's below us. What's coming for you tomorrow or the day after, or even later today, would be the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands, well, the card itself is a businessman looking back on his life, realizing actually he did pretty decent, but it's time for a change. It's time for more. What I like about this card is, if you look at the old dead piece of wood, it's growing leaves. So there's a touch of magic involved. And what comes up for the rest of the week is the King of Wands. And as an energy, the King of Wands is knowledge, clear-sightedness, intelligence. So life, you will be treating life in a clear, concise, intelligent way this next week. But the change that you started out with willy-nilly will have converted itself into something that has a concrete plan. Okay, so what follows for the rest of the week then, after you've moved to a concrete plan and you see things clearly, is the Princess of Pentacles. And the Princess of Pentacles is, again, a money card, but she also is surrounded by beauty. And if you make money and you don't look after yourself or surround yourself with beauty, then you're very lopsided. So it's actually very important, the beauty in life. And what comes after that is the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups, where you had where you're supported, but you make a change willy-nilly, switched, obviously, because that's what I said. uh, the Knight of Cups is a support. He's balance, he's strength, but it's continued change and growth. And what you're seeking is close at hand. This card, I'm not quite sure why it's in there, because everybody knows it will take a bit of effort to get what you're looking for. But once you've got what you're looking for, you will see very clearly probably what other people have not seen yet. And that's the thing about the High Priestess. She sees very clearly, but she often cannot explain to people because they're not at the level of comprehension yet. And it's like trying to explain things to a toddler, but it should be a university student that's learning. And that's the huge difference for the jump in energy for you, is that you've moved up to such a high level that it changes things a great deal. And that would be why, I guess, you are supposed to be the leader this time. And the last card, well, this is a major arcana, just like the High Priestess. So it's a powerful comment, the jumping up, the seeing clearly. But the magician is able to take things from the energy, the new energy that's coming in, and work with it, change it, subtly shift it to your benefit. So this week it's going to be that you start out and you just sort of jump in and do something, and then you make a plan. And it will bring, because of hard work, and any shift is difficult. At least I find it difficult, and the majority of people find moving into new energy is difficult. But what it will bring you, besides what you already know, you probably already know that leading is part of your personality and your necessity, is you will reach new vitality, and that's the new energy that's coming in. And I do listen to a few other people who deal with energy, and they're saying exactly the same thing. New energy is coming in, and it's good energy. It's very positive energy. So remember that when things start moving fast, because the new energy is faster than the old energy, that we don't have the roadblocks there that we had in the past. So things will happen much quicker than we anticipate. That's why you went from no plan to a plan, probably in less than a day or a couple of hours. Things are moving really quickly and swiftly, and it should be an interesting week. I don't foresee for Earth that it will be as harrowing as it could be for other signs. And with that, I am very happy to take a couple of questions. But if there's no questions, I'm also happy with that. It's just a pleasure to be here with you.
We have a couple of comments. Debbie from New Zealand says, "Good morning. Just about to head to the gym, but I'm staying to listen. Virgo rising and moon."
Wow, it's a lot of Virgo.
Lori Dotson says hello, sending love and light. Maria Herrera says hello.
Hello, Maria.
Elantra Cook says Virgo moon, Taurus rising. Jenny Taylor. Sorry. Jen Taylor says hi there. Cap Sun, Virgo moon, Venus in Cap. Elantra Cook asks, will Marquise communicate with me again soon?
All I can tell you for sure is he's keeping an eye on you without appearing to keep an eye on you. He does, when he looks at you, he has a smile. So the potential is he's going to communicate with you. How soon, I can't tell you, because he didn't look like he was prepared yet to to communicate, but he is watching you. He's aware of you, very aware of you, actually. Okay.
Debbie asks, I've been doing a lot of manifesting lately, and I'm amazed at how quickly it happens. Just put in something out to the universe. Elantra adds, keeping an eye, juicy. Thank you very much.
Right. Things move really fast, and be careful what you ask for. I know that's you don't realize it, but sometimes we ask for things that we don't really want, which is but so be careful what you ask for, and also think to ask the universe not for things, but for just being. Do you understand? Does that make sense to you? Healthy beings, good energy being. Sometimes that's all we really need, is instead of things, we just need to be. Anyhow, that's my little nugget for today.
Jen Taylor quickly adds, I have one, but we'll defer someone else if somebody else needs to ask. But my in-laws are not well. Do you sense any timing? Any sense of timing? Sorry.
They're very, what I can't sense a timing, but I can sense a unrest. They're not comfortable with it, they're not comfortable in their skins. They seem to be very unhappy with their life experiences at this point. Not all their life, but right now. And with they're older and they're unhealthy, then I can understand. They're not willing to necessarily want to stick around, because of the discomfort. And it seems one of them, I think it's your father-in-law, has a lot of physical discomfort that upsets his wife a lot. So the two of them sort of feed off each other. When they choose to leave, they will go very close to each other. So it won't be years between. Though and I can't tell you the timing. I'm sorry. That's one thing that I have never been gifted with is the timing of death. I have tried, and I never get it right.
So there's coming up a couple of one deep question that you might want to defer privately.
Okay.
But Alexis May Adams asks, well, hello, will Stephen contact me soon? Thank you.
He's thinking of it very seriously. Hasn't made up his mind. Well, I think he's made up his mind. He just hasn't made up his mind how soon to contact you. There is a hesitation there, not because he doesn't like you, but because he's not 100% sure how he will be received, exactly how he will be received. He believes he'll be received well, but to the level that he's wanting, he's not 100% sure about that, because he's not interested in just being friends. At least that's what he said to me. So I don't know how to change that. You just have to be cordial and okay. So the one
Lori Dotson, this is the one that I'm referring to.
So Lori, my name is Eliz-sha Keating on Messenger. It's ELIZ hyphen. I'm pretty easy to find on Messenger. That's not something I would like to answer on a live.
Yeah, it's a pretty deep
That's something,
Conversation.
that's something that, yeah, I prefer not to answer that on live. So please message me.
So any other questions that we have, please, unless they are
I'm coming back for
urgent.
one more. I
Yeah.
have water to do. I'll come back a little later in the day.
But unless they are urgent, please hold them for Tuesday, or unless water is your zodiac sign, join us again.
Yeah.
Debbie says, yes, you're spot on. That makes sense. And yes, this time last year I asked for my soulmate, and it's been hell not being able to be with her when she is so close yet so far.
Yes, soulmates are like that. So I think the trick with that is just to make it all right that she's there, and you're not, and you cannot be in close contact. That is part of a lesson. It's part of gaining spiritual insight or spiritual growth, is allowing somebody to be there and live their life the way they need to, and you be happy for them. And it's also good for you to allow it so that you feel good, because as you said, otherwise it's hell.
Jeanette Preston says hi there, and
Hi, Janet.
Anyhow, we'll see you guys later today, or if not today, we will see you Tuesday. But stay tuned for any live interactives we might be doing before then.
Yeah, it could. I'm not sure what's happening. Whether or not there'll be one on Monday or not. It won't be me if it's on Monday, but there might be one. Alamia, Gabriela, I'll come back for water. All right. Thank you very much. It's such a pleasure to talk to everybody. Namaste. Namaskar.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.